Let's see, that's gonna be happily trudging away in the background. That's good. Alright, let me open up Source Tree just so I can refresh myself on what I did last. Right, so I think it was these 3 things I did, okay. So we did a bit of renaming, done some font size fixes. Okay, finished this to do, okay. Correctly setting the font title. Oh, right, yeah, based on whether or not we're adding or editing the form. Yep, I did the banners, I remember that. Correctly naming the button when adding, saving quest types. Oh yeah, based on whether or not we're adding or we're editing. Okay, and then I implemented the missing grid filters. Okay, fair enough. I fixed some problem with the control. And then I fixed an issue with my settings not being purged properly when I was testing them. Oh, okay. Oh, me. Okay, so I think I'll start with a clean slate, so I'm going to close all of this stuff. Okay. So let's think. What are we going to work on first? We're going to work on the ability to remove and edit a quest. I'm thinking I will do quest removal first. Because it's probably going to be easier. So let's crack on with that. So I need my quest list. And when we double click this, okay. Oh. Wait, I think I might have already done it. Ah, no, I haven't quite. Yeah, so... Or have I? Ah, let me have a look. So, let me just think. When we hit save, is this where we start adding everything? Yeah, it is. Okay, so... Yeah. So what we need to do is not just... Okay, let me think. So there's a couple of things that we need to do. So when we load, we need to add any existing quests to the list. So yeah, I need to do that. Oh, hello, there we go. Okay, I will come back to that. Nice, okay. So yeah. What it is we need to do is we need to pull out. Let me think. I think I might have actually made something in the base quest form to pull out a specific quest. I feel like I might have anyway. Get quest count. Get quest count. Interesting. Get quest objectives, get conditions, get rewards. I'm not seeing anything for get quest. Oh, get quest by tile. Okay. Include all data. Will want to be true. Okay. So the reason I need to grab all the quest data first before I delete it is because, sure, this is gonna... Oh, actually. No, hold up. I might not need to do what I'm thinking. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Let me have a look. Where's the save? So we'll do that for each, but we clear out all quests. Okay, so that's, yeah, so this needs to be more expansive. Because it's not just the quest chunk I need to get rid of, because there's more than that. Inside a quest, there's conditions, there's objectives, there's rewards, and those all need to be deleted as well. I can't just, well, I mean, I can just delete the quest, but then I'm leaving unnecessary data that really shouldn't need to be there. So I'm gonna be a good boy and get this shite. So for each quest chunk, what am I doing? I need to read the chunk. So quest extra chunk dot read chunk into quest. Now then, quest equals get quest by title, and that's going to be quest dot title true. So I'm essentially reading out some of the basic quest data first. That's going to include the title, it's going to include the IDs that it has for the conditions, the objectives, and the rewards. And then I'm going to overwrite that with the full collection of everything, because that's what this does. This gets me not just the IDs, but it gets me the actual conditions, objectives, and rewards, which is what I want. Actually, is it what I want? No, maybe that's not what I want. I don't need those, I just need the IDs, which I have on the quest. Oh, god damn. Never mind then. So in that case, let me think. So var. Oh, let me think here. Let's go with quest start conditions. Equals catalog.get filtered extra chunk list. And the ID is going to be quest.startConditions ID. And this one's going to be a nice simple for each var condition in quest start conditions. Then this one is just a delete. So there's no further nesting from this. After we've done that, we then need... I'm going to go to the rewards next, because I know for a fact that doesn't have nesting either. Quest rewards. No, quest. Yeah, screw that, I'll do. Catalog, get filtered extra chunk list. Let's start rewards ID. Reward, in quest rewards. Catalog delete reward. Perfect. Right. Now we're going to get into a bit of nesting for this last one, unfortunately. And nesting's not usually great, but in this case it's necessary. And it shouldn't happen very often, I don't think. So, quest objectives is catalog, get further. Quest objectives ID for each objective. So now the problem, well, not the problem, but the part that is more confusing here is that inside an objective we have more conditions. So inside this for each loop, there's going to be another for each loop, unfortunately. I don't know how quick this is going to be, so I might have to give this a quick test at some point with a few quests, just to see what the performance is like. So, let's see. objective start conditions is catalog get filtered. And this is going to be objective dot. Oh wait, no, I need to read it out. First objective extra chunks. Objective extra chunk. Objective is new. Objective? I did it quest objective, I think. Oh no, quest objective chunk. And then objective extra chunk dot read chunk into objective. And then this wants to be objective start conditions ID. Each of our condition in that. Do that. Then var objective complete conditions. Going to be very similar. Objective complete conditions ID. Each of our condition in objective delete condition catalog delete. Okay, once we've deleted those, we can then do catalog dot delete item objective extra chunk, and I think that's it. So for each quest, we need to read out the data so we can get the IDs and stuff. Once we've got the data, we then load out that quest's start conditions, and we loop through and delete all the start conditions. We then load out that quest's rewards and delete the rewards. We then finally load out the quest's objectives, and we read the objective data, so that way we can then loop through and delete the objective start and complete conditions. After that, we then finally delete the objective condition, the objective even, and then last but not least, the quest. So that means that my remove button here is now fine, because as part of saving the list, we clear everything first, so I don't need to do it in advance, and then we loop through whatever's left and save it. Okay. So the ability to remove quests should now be done. I am going to add a quick prompt onto here just to confirm if the user is sure. So what's this going to be? This is going to be a Oh god, I need to remember how to do this now. What was it? It's, I think it's just a message bot. Yeah. The message box. Are you sure you want to remove this quest? Yes, no. Question. So this should be a dialogue result, I think. Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay. If dialogue result is no, then we'll return. Okay. so we've now got removal of quests done along with a confirmation prompt for it. Next, I want to do the adding of quests to the list. Let me think. Like, all quests come under the same ID, and then the only parts that differ from that are the conditions, the objectives, and rewards. I think those are generated on the fly per quest, so obviously you don't pull out a different quest's objectives. So with that in mind, I should just be able to do quests catalog get filtered extra chunk list, and I think it's just going to be, yeah, it's quest chunk ID. It's a static thing, and then for each quest in quests. Actually, no, that's not quite right. I am going to change this. Quest extra chunks. Quest extra chunk. Quest is a new quest chunk. Chunk quest. I don't need to bother loading out all the data. I don't think. What's the... Yeah, we've just got the title and description. Just thinking. I might... do this in a separate method. Add grid. And I'm gonna steal this bit and just replace it with add quests to grid. Okay. Right. Once we've loaded out the quest, we need to add a new row to the grid. Let's have a look. Add quest object. So I want to know where this is used. I want to steal quest row. I want to steal this. Or wait, slap it down here. So, I need a new GUID. That's fine. This is going to be GUID.new GUID to string. It's going to be quest type. Title, the description, and then I think, what is it? Quest list? No, quest grid dot rows dot add quest row, and then we also need to do. Oh, actually, no, we do need to load out everything, I think, or do we? I could load it out at the point of pressing edit instead. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this add edit quest. Let me have a look here. What have we got? Yeah, I think I'll do it here. So all this means is when we go to edit a quest, we need another constructor. So this is going to be a public add edit quest. Going to take a catalog. It's still going to take the parent form. And it's also going to take the quest. So this is just going to be a quest chunk. And then we need to pass the catalog down to our base class. We'll do the normal stuff. Initialize component. Initialize our grids. Save all that stuff. That is not changing. Might have a method just for like a base initialize. And that's just gonna call this. Because then I can get rid of that. And I can just do that for that one. And similar for this one. And then I can also do the other bits and bobs. What's this complaining about? Oh, it's because it's read only. So let's just make it not read only then. Okay. There we are, that's made that happy. Saves a bit of duplication. Okay, so when we're given a quest, we need to pull out the quest data. So that's the start conditions, the objectives, and the rewards we need to pull out. So that's... Okay, so... we've got our quests of our start conditions. No, quest start conditions is going to be... no, quest start condition extra chunks. Going to be the catalog. Yeah, so the extra chunk list. It's going to be quest.start condition IDs. And then we need to loop through this. Start condition chunk. That. So, start condition is a new no, it's a new condition chunk. Start condition chunk into start condition. That's now been read out. We've got the data. So then we need to do start conditions dot add GUID dot new GUID start condition. Oops. There we are. There we are. So that's the start conditions added. Var quest objective extra chunks. So with the objectives, I don't think I'm going to pull out the objective start and complete conditions because I don't think I need to. Oh no, I do. I do need to. Yeah, no, I do. That's fine. The reason I need to is because one of the grids has a tick box to say whether or not the objective has start conditions or not. And obviously we're only going to know that information if we pull them out. Because otherwise, we're just not going to know. So that's fine. It's not much extra work. So catalog, get filtered, extra chunk, list. List dot objectives ID. Each of our objective extra chunk in quest objective objective equals new objective chunk. Objective extra chunk, chunk into our objective. Good. And then once we've done that, we also want to get the objective start condition extra chunks. Filtered extra chunk list. This is going to be the objective dot start conditions ID. Start. Let me think. Okay. Let me have a look at this actually. Okay, yeah, I need to initialize this. That's good. That's all I needed to do with that. It's just because the reason I needed to do that is because if, let's say, if I just do add, so if I do this, or if I did this without initializing the start conditions list like I've just done, then that would result in an error because I'm trying to add a condition to a list that doesn't exist yet. The start conditions property says what it should be, but it hasn't created that yet. But because I've put my initializer on it, when we create this objective chunk here, this automatically creates an empty start conditions list, so that way I can just add straight to it without having to say start conditions equals start condition, blah 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 blah. And that saves a lot of messing around. So, var objective complete condition extra chunks. Catalog get filtered extra chunk list. Objective complete condition ID. Oh, pardon me. Oh, it's completion condition. Is it? Yeah, completion condition. Okay. And then we just need to do objectives. Dot add. GUID dot new GUID. And then the objective. I'll probably extract all this into another method so it makes the constructor look a bit neater. And then last but not least, serve our quest reward extra chunks. Catalog get filtered. Extra chunk list quest.reward ID. Quest reward extra chunk. Da, da, da. Okay. Let me think. Yeah. Happy days. So I want to grab all of this. And then extract it as a method. This is going to be get quest data. No, populate quest data. That's right there. I'm going to shift this right down to the bottom. Slap it there. And we are golden. Okay. So, we now have the ability to to take in a quest. So then, let me think. Oh wait, did I finish this? What? Did I not finish this? I don't think I did, you know. Aren't I a silly Billy? So yeah, I need to add it to my quests. Fucking hell. Quests.add GUID.new GUID. Ah, here we are. Yeah. Okay. Hold up. I'm pretty sure these don't have an ID. Yeah, no, they don't. That's fine. They don't need one. There we go. So, yeah. That's all good. I'm happy with that. And then the edit button. It's actually not named correctly. Or is it button add? Yeah, button edit. This will be called then. Okay, so let's move this. Here. And then, yeah, that's fine. I want that check here too. Okay. So then all we need to do is go for form equals new add edit quest catalog this and I need the actual quest chunk, don't I? Oh, you know what? This is where I'm glad I've done something earlier. Quest chunk equal get quest by title. Quest group selected goes selected. Selected rows. Well, there can only be one selected row. The first one. Cells title, I think. Still watching. Oh, I need to double check. I think I need to get data from a cell. Oh, I've done this already. Oh, where have I done it? Where have I done it? Let's do a global search and have a look. Row. Right. That's it. That's all I needed. So cells. And then the name, which I think is title. Yep. And then I just need a dot value. That's going to be an object, so then I need to do it to string, as it is a string. And then I don't need the whole data on this, so I'm going to say false. So I don't need all of it, I just need the basic chunk. Which is what I'm going to pass into this. Okay. What was that? Oh yeah. Just edit best. So form dot title label dot text equals edit quest. Nice. Alrighty. Alright, so we've now, on this form, we can add remove quests, we can edit quests, and we've already been able to add them, but the main part is that we can now press the edit button and it'll open up the add edit form. The next thing we need to do is make it pre-populate all this data with the stuff that we've just pulled from, or with the quest data that we've just selected edit for. So that's going to be the next big part. So, what's this gonna be? Is this text box title? Text box title dot text equals quest dot title. Text box description dot text is quest dot description. What is that? Checkbooks. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good point. I don't know if I had anything for. I didn't. Ooh, that's interesting. I done forgot some stuff. Luckily, it's not much. So, quest time. So we've got the type. We've got the quest giver. Yeah, it's literally just two booleans that I've forgotten. So that should hopefully be nice and easy to do. So public bool show start banner. Public bool show completed banner. Just need to add those into this. And then add them into this. There we go. And then need to double check that when we save, there we are, nice and easy. Okay. Happy days. And then we've got the quest type. So what's this? This is going to be quest type drop down. Let's see. I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm thinking that it's possible that you might have a quest, let's say, that uses a custom quest type of companion, and you've saved it, but then at some point you decide to get rid of that quest type, but you've already got a quest that's using it. Oh, wait, actually, I think I might actually have some protection in place that doesn't let you remove it if there's a quest that uses it. I tell you what, if I have got that protection in place, I am doing a madness. This. Oh no, it's not this. It's the remove button. It's the remove button. On here. What's this catalog? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. If the catalog is null, it's not. Right, okay. That's what that's for. Get quest count by type. Quest can't be removed as there's a quest currently using it. Okay, you know what? I'm a fucking boss for doing that. Thank God. because that would have caused a few problems. So that now means I can safely say there's never going to be a quest type in the drop-down menu that isn't in your settings. So that means I can probably do selected item equals quest dot type I think I will still be safe about it though. And just have it like if quest type drop down dot items dot contains quest dot type, then yeah, quest type. Right. There we go. What else have we got? Oops. Oh no, what have I just done? Oh, we're good. Quest giver. Okay. That's pre-populated now. This data. I need to do the same for this stuff. Which shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Because I've already got access to this data. Because that's what this part was for. So what's this? Start conditions grid. Makes sense. So for each condition in start conditions, condition row equals new string array. And what data do we need to add into this grid? I feel like there's going to be, yeah, there's going to be an ID. That'll be condition dot key to string. The key is the ID. There we go. Right, and then let's think. Condition reference. Oh. Yeah, we don't have a reference for these actually. We never store them. That's actually an interesting thing to know. Okay, maybe I do need to store the references. How much of a pain is that going to be? Because I'd have to do it for each one. I mean, it's got to be done, I suppose. So we'll start off just with the condition chunk. Public string reference. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then I need to make it so that when we add a condition, Yeah, I think this just adds the rows. But then we do have add condition. Add switch. Right, I see. What does that do? Adds it straight to that, so yeah, kind of knew to do it earlier. So that needs to go on each of these. And then just need to do that. All of them. And then need to pass in the reference to this stuff. Oh god. There we go. Okay. So when we're saving the start conditions, we're now saving the reference. I just double check that. Okay, that then comes all the way back to this. Right, yeah. Nope, that's fine. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, it was this. So now there's a reference that I can add. It's good. And then the next thing is the condition type. Comparison type to string. A string to condition. Or the type. Oh, yeah. They don't really need it. That's why. Ooh, let's have a think. Just nosy at something. Right. Condition string. Right, okay, so oh, let me think. Jesus, right. I think it's this. Okay. Yeah, so it's this stuff. Just thinking of the best way to do something. So what I need to do is determine what the type is, what the type of condition it is, whether or not it's a switch or a variable or an item. And then based on that, I need to generate like a readable sentence of what the condition is. Because I've got that already, but it's separated quite a bit. Like this is just all one thing to return this string, and it's not that. Where is it? For this. Actually. Get very conditions. Yeah. Oh, decisions, man. Oh, this has gotta be a whopper. Alright, let's do this one at a time. Let's do it one at a time. So, I need to do this. And then case. Switch. Turn. Switch name is on, I think. Yes. It's variable. I know it's going to be a variable at this point. So the variable name is comparison type. Alright, that's actually not as painful as I thought it was. And then what's next? Item? The item? Further up? Yeah. Item, yeah. What do we say about this one? Any party member is that. Oh no, that's level. This is what I want. So that's that. So let's get rid of that. Item name. In inventory, that's good. Level. And then last but not least, any party member is this or higher. But happy days. Okay. So that now means that as part of this, I can do condition.value.get condition string. And start conditions grid rows.add condition. Brilliant. Alrighty. So that's that. That should be done. Objectives. So we've got the reference, the requirements, and the start. So next one I need to check on then is this. We've got the reference name already, that's good. So all we need to do with that is for each of our objective in objectives, objective row, new string array. Oh, actually no, this one's a new object array. The reason being is because the has start here isn't a string, it's a boolean. So I can't have a string. I can't have a boolean in a string array. But I still need to double check ID. Yeah, still got all the usual stuffs. So this is going to be objective dot key string. The reference will be objective dot value dot reference name. I do wonder if we're saving that now that I'm thinking about it. Oh no, we've got to be because we're storing it. Or are we? Let me think. Yeah. Textbox reference dot text. Yeah, cool. They are the same thing. Okay, that's good. Just wanted to double check that. So yeah. So yeah, so yeah, the requirements. Objective dot value dot requirement. And then has start will be objective.value.start conditions.end. So this is going to be objectives. Quest objectives grid. Goes dot add objective row. Last but not least, reward in rewards. Reward row is new. This one is a string array. And then I need to check. Where's the reward chunk? Where are you? Here we are. Need to add the reference name onto this. Oh, actually, was there a reference? I don't know if there was actually a reference for this one. This one is actually one of the few that doesn't need a reference. Never mind. So it's literally just going to be an ID, I think. Yeah, an ID, a type, and the value. That's actually nice and simple. So that is just going to be reward.keyString is the ID. Reward.value.getType. No, type. Yeah. Type to string. I'm assuming. What are the types? Maybe not. Let's see. Actually thinking about it, no, it's not add condition, it's add class reward. Oh, interesting. I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Add edit quest. I think that's just because, yeah, no, that's just because of stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so where do we get the type? Ah, see, that's not... Yeah, so that's not gonna be... That's not gonna cut it. Because the type is just gonna be... It's gonna be that to a string, which isn't what I want. I suppose I could just... Can I have a space in? No, I can't. Yeah. So I need to have that stuff separate. So skill, item, equipment, and experience. Okay, and then I need to change this to get that. And then I also need to use that here. Okay, and then lastly the value. So board value dot yeah, and the value is what? The value depends on the type. So let me think. Okay. Get reward value string. Yeah. Switch. Type again. This is gonna be, yeah, it's just gonna be gold. String. Custom currency. Body a string. The item. Yep. There we go. Oh. Okay. So, what's that goes? We've now populated all this stuff. Okay, just thinking. Add condition. Actually, no, yeah. Oh god, let me think. Where's this? Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's fine. I think I've pretty much sorted on the editability now. God damn. I think I will give it a try. The build succeeded, so that's a good start. Right, so I want this and this. Where am I? Quest system. Output. Copy, pasty. Replace my old one. Right, let's wait for backing to open up. It's going to open up on my other screen, so you'll have to bear with while I drag it over. Yeah. Okay, let's add a dummy quest. Let's give it a fair bit of data. Oh, the description's actually pretty weak. I might change that. Let me change that now. Well, I just realised. There we go. Bit more generous. But yeah, let's I don't know. Let's just do that. Let's add ourselves a quick start condition. We'll add one of each type. Okay. Yeah. Don't care too much about this because this is separate. The only part I need to care about is this. Well, actually, yeah, let's add two. One that does have a start condition. Okay. Then we'll add one of each reward. Oh, except the custom currency, because I haven't set that up. I'll try and set that up in a minute. Okay, and save. We've got our quest. Save. Ooh, interesting. What is null? Base quest form, condition chunk, save. So, something in my condition chunk is null. And it does not like it. What is null? Add quest chunk. Just trying to write a string. Interesting. Okay, in that case, let's test it again. Hold up. Right, hold on. I might as well fix this now. By this, I mean the fact that just like that these buttons weren't lit up. Where have I got that? I've got that on edit quest. And I want that in here. Then what's using there? Let's try this again. Okay. Test quest. Test quest. Description. Type is main. Whatever. Start conditions. Test. So I'm not going to add too much data. I'm wanting to figure out what it's falling over with. Okay, so the value here is null. Condition chunk. Oh, wait, was I looking at the wrong thing earlier? So it's not happy with something in the condition chunk. Okay, let's have a look. So this is... No, it's the right I'm looking at. What's this? The variable comparison type. String to comparison. Hold up a second. Oh god, this is tough to think about. Right, hold up. Ugh. So I want a comparison type to string. Okay. Then what's that? That's just type. This is for the condition type. Those are fine. Still don't think that would have caused the problem. Variable condition type. Let me think. If I haven't set that, then that's gonna be null. Okay, in that case, if that is gonna be null, then I need to say oh, let me think. I think I could do null coalescent operators here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh no, it's not. Oh, wrong place. Go there. Okay. Let's try that. See if that's fixed it. Alright, let's try this again. Test quest. Description. It's a side quest, I guess. Do that. Add condition. That. Test. One of each. I'm feeling that, you know, I'll double check it first. Ah, I haven't fixed it. I haven't fixed it! Argument null exception. Value cannot be null. Oh yeah, duh, I've not fucking fixed it at all. Yeah, I need to check that. That's what I need to check. Yeah, so I think I do want something similar, but it's just going to be person type. I think that's the fix. Otherwise, it's complaining. Can't be applied to operands of base quest form, comparison type, base quest form, comparison type. Why not? What if I allow that? So now I'm allowing I'm specifically allowing a nullable object into this method. If that is null, then it's nothing. Perfect. That should be the fix. Try it again. Tell you what, we love a bit of trial and error. Good learning. So let's go it again. Let's add quest. Test quest. Description, main, giver. Right, I want one as that. What is this? Okay, let's try that. Why? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Condition trunk. Value can't be null. See, the very frustrating thing is I can't debug it properly. Alright, you know what? I'll do my own kind of debugging. I'm going to copy that. Paste. Paste. So this is going to give me an indication as to how far we're getting before we crash. So I know if it falls over here, or if I get an error after seeing 2 past, then that means switch name is falling over. Okay. Here we go. Let's figure out for certain what the problem is. I am sort of wondering if it is still. the thing that I thought I fixed a second ago, but I can't imagine it. Like, it should be covered. The method that we call allows for a nullable parameter to be sent through, and the switch statement deals with nullables in the default statement. So it shouldn't be. Oops, wrong one. So it got to 3 and then fell over. So it's the variable name it's falling over with. Why does that matter? It's just a string. I don't understand. This is very confusing. Let's figure this out. Let's do a bit more digging. Because at the minute I am genuinely stumped. I'm hoping I can shed some light on it by figuring out which type it is we're saving. I imagine I could very easily sort it by just initializing all the fields, but I don't see a reason why I need to do that, because a string should default to just an empty string. So it's a switch. And it's fallen over because we don't have anything to pass in for the variable name. Alright, you know what? Let's do it then. Let's just initialize all these. So the only ones that are always going to be populated are the type. Is the type, I should say. So let's just do this. Let's do that. Now what does it have to say about that? If that doesn't fix it, I don't know what will. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Okay, so then I just want to double check something on this real quick. There we go. There we go. Right, now we can try doing our full test again, see what else breaks. That is the whole point of this testing. Figure out what falls out and fix it. Alrighty. Test. Quest. Description. Giver. Alright, let's go back to adding one of each. Okay. Test. Test. One. Test description. I have a feeling this will probably be where it falls over next. It's gonna fall over anywhere. Yeah, figures. That's fine. At least I expected it this time. So that is just going to be a case of copying that, finding the reward chunk, which is here, finding the string related ones, and just slapping that on them. That should, theoretically, be all I need to do with that. Quest data saved. Alright, so theoretically if I hit edit... Okay, most of it's come through. Some weird stuff hasn't. That's bizarre. So it hasn't brought in the type or the giver. Did I set that? I did. In that case, am I saving that? Let me think. Text box, quest giver. I am saving it. Interesting. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, so some of it's coming through, some of it isn't. Which is odd. Alright, well there's some kinks with it. That's to say the least. But I'm going to leave it there anyway. Let's push all the stuff that we've done. Which is a lot. Let's see. What else? There we go. Happy days. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Just for watching. I'll catch you all later. Have a good.